Hello there. First things first, I have to find myself, and that way I hope to be able to see if I'm really live, if you can hear me or see me. Just a moment. Yeah, I think so. And I hope I can see the comments this time, because that doesn't happen always. Okay. Let's just put it there and hope it stays there and that I can read everything. Hello. Welcome to the live and good day to you, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening like here in the Netherlands, because it's quite dark here already. 8 o'clock in the evening here, but I know it's different everywhere. ATCs, yes, we are going to make a lot of ATC cards. I have already made a few in the red tones. And yeah, I thought it would be nice to make more ATC cards with all kinds of mixed media techniques. 6 different techniques. It's really not that difficult. It's not going to take a long time. Yes, you do need to have some supplies to do this. But do as I do. I just invested in a few, just the colors that I liked. And gradually, added things to my collection. But these are not too difficult. And these are not the most expensive things I'm going to use. So if you like one of them, just see if you want to invest in a few things. Hello. Yeah, a long time ago, Patricia. Yeah. I don't know, exactly a month ago or something. I was here in December, but but these are all made with, you couldn't have missed it, the Movie Night special from the Art Journal Specials. And it's a special, it's a set. A stamp, a stencil, dies, and a box. I don't have the box. I have an argument with the postal company about my box. I can't show you the box because I don't have it. It seems to be coming, but it's taking a very long time. So I can only show you the rest. This is what I made already. I will just leave them there. And I'm going to do something else today. I'm sure you have seen the stencil. David has shown you everything already. And I have everything here as well, at least the samples. The stamp set, which I will be using a lot today. And this is very messy because I wanted to do everything on one sheet, but I'm going to change that later on. But this is the this is the die set. So it's a lot of dies, and multiple kinds of ATC cards and a divider for the box, which I don't have. And all kinds of fun thingies to work with. So that's what we are going to do today. And of course I have prepared a lot. I will just leave it there. Oh, my stamp. I have to wash it. It's not sticking anymore. So that's my thing. I have done too much mixed media techniques and now it's done. I'm using the stencil as well, so it's in my neighborhood. Further, as I go along, I will use all kinds of fun stuff that you might have in the house or not, or just use what you've got. I've got some lace. I've got some cheesecloth. I've got this. I really don't drywall. It's for on the wall, the wallpaper thingy behind it. It's sticky. It's fun to use in projects. I've got some sewing threads. I don't know how you call it in English, but it's very thin. It's very handy to use, and some burlap. I thought, why not? I've got it here, so let's use it. I've got this. I don't know where I got it from, but might be helpful. All thing is we all collect things, so just use what you've got. Okay, number 1. I'm going to start with the divider. So as soon as the box is coming in, and I can use the divider in it. And I will make more than one, of course, but I have prepared a lot. I said that already. All kinds of fun stuff for later. So I'll just save this for later. There you go. And this is the divider. It's a little bit bigger. I'm sure David has shown you. and it's a little over the size of the ATC card. So this is, yeah, I think you call it 3 3/4 or something inches. It's about 9.5 centimeters, and this is a little over 2.5 inches, almost 6.5 centimeters. And of course, yes, if you like this video, if you share it, comment on the video and like it, you might win a gift certificate. You never know. Just try it, do it. Oh, I also have a lot more, but I will show you later. This is what I'm going to make, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's very shiny, and it's a colored paste. This is from the volume Background 1, the design paper. I thought it was it would be a nice color to use. And everything in the set has a base and a matte layer. This is the base and the matte layer, and it fits together. I'm kind of repeating what David said, but you know what I mean. This is what I'm going to use. I need something to protect my desk, and this is what I'm going to do. This is not what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the matte layer. I'm going to use the stencil, and I'm going to use the middle one, and it will fit over your ATC card. It will fit perfectly. Well, a colored paste is just whatever you like. I have about 12 of them. I don't know how many. This is a bit of an orange color, but I do really like the color. It's called the Stone Effect. It's from Pen Art. Not important. Use whatever you've got. But I liked the colored paste for this, and it fits with the colors of the design paper. And all I do is get some paste, and you can buy this everywhere at every creative hobby shop or online. And I will just use it all over the card. You don't always have to use it all over the card. I like to use it all over the card. And you just apply a very thin layer. So you don't need much of the paste. You can hear the paste. It has some kind of scent, I think, in it. Something like that. Every paste is different. It's just, I like the color with this design paper. That's why I chose it. If you're using other paper, you might want to use another color of paste. But I like this one. There we go. This will go into the water. I have to clean it because I'm going to use the stencil multiple times. So I'm making it myself very difficult today, but I want to show you multiple techniques. So I have to clean the stencil multiple times. And I have my heat tool. I can't live without my heat tool, or at least I can't craft without my heat tool. And this is just for fast drying. That's all. And you can see it's just a very thin layer. It's enough. So. And it's going to wrinkle a bit. That's quite alright. As soon as it's a bit drier, I will turn it around. And just heat the back, and it will straighten again. There we go. And I will just glue this down all the way around. No, not all the way around. I was right the first time. Okay. And this is just a bit higher, and I will show you why in a minute. The stencil is very cool to use, Debbie. It's really nice. And oh, I don't know why, but my iPad is strange. Am I standing still? No. Okay, you can still see me. It was just my iPad. It was a bit strange. I couldn't see myself anymore. But I'm here again. And, oh. There we go. What I'm going to do now, I want to add a bit of shimmer, a bit of shine. And you can do that with something like this, a solar spray. This is from Ranger, but there are more options, of course. Just a see-through shimmer spray will do. And you don't have to do it if you don't want to, of course, but I like the shiny effect on the background. And I will just dry this again. I will keep on drying everything. And it will straighten on. It always wrinkles a bit, but that will be okay later on. That will be fine. Okay. If everything is okay, then there is something in here I need for my divider. Yeah, this one. This one comes in handy in the box. So if it's in the box, you can just add this, write a text or stamp a text on it, and you can just divide the ATC cards in your box. And I think that's why there is a bit more room here to just glue this down. Yeah, that's what it is. And maybe I will just add trade on here, because I want to put cards I can trade behind it. Just stamp it. Hello. I'm glad people can find me, because I know it's a thing on Facebook. Difficult sometimes to find alive. But welcome if you're coming. And don't forget to share, like and comment on the video if you would like to win a $50 or Euro gift certificate, which comes in quite handy because Elizabeth Craft Designs has so much cool stuff coming and still has it on the website. So it's really cool and fun to use. If you like, you can ink the edges. That's something I do always, but can I find my dauber? Yeah, I can. Got so much going on my desk at the moment. You don't need to do this, but I like doing this. Just adds a bit extra. And okay. I will just glue this down on here. So my divider is ready to go as soon as the box arrives. I will make it, and you can see the shine, right? Really like it. It's a bit darker because I use different design paper, but yeah, really, really fun to do. That's one. I will just do all the backgrounds first, and after that I will do something else. But at the moment, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, these two. Next two. Okay, I am going to use the stencil again. And I have to clean it a bit, otherwise I can't do this. And I'm just thinking I forgot a towel. I will ask if somebody can help me get a towel, because the stencil has to be dry. Otherwise I can't use it. And I'm out of the picture at the moment because I'm on the floor cleaning the stencil. I'm in the neighborhood, I'm close by. Yeah, it's clean, but it's wet. And I need a towel or something to dry it. So I'm just going, I'm back in a second. already here. There was a towel nearby. I have to dry it. Otherwise I can't use it. I only have one stencil. I have to use it multiple times. That's quite alright. But yeah, I have to clean it and dry it. And now I can use it again. Good. A bit chaotic, but I'm here again. Going to roll up my sleeve. And again, I'm not using the ATC card itself. I'm going to use the matte layer. And I'm going to use 2 at a time at the moment, because I'm going to use the stencil. This one. Going to lay it over the matte layer. And it will fit perfect. And you will see what I'm going to do then. Everything has to be out of the way. And I'm going to get my ink sprays. I think the darker one will do fine. Dragonfly Denim, yeah, that will be fine. A darker color. Ooh, Tammy, -25. Oh, that's cold. Yeah, well, it's winter, but yeah, it's still a bit too cold, isn't it? I'm just going to spray over the stencil. And now I'm going to get the stencil, reverse it, and place it on the second matte layer. And that's it. So 2 in 1. This is going back into the water. My background is getting dirty, but that's okay. And I'm going to dry this again. So I'm doing the stenciling and the reverse stenciling. And yeah, you can use multiple spray inks for this to get another effect. But I like the dark blue on the background paper. And you can just do this without gesso. This is fine to do without it. And this is the soft finish cardstock, and this is the background volume 1, I think. And again, it's a bit, I think you call it warping, a bit getting crooked. But if you use the util on the back, it will straighten out again. And my hands are going to be dirty. That's quite alright. It doesn't really want to do what I want to do, but that's okay. I will do that later. Yeah, Els, I thought so, that your internet is very, because I see you coming in and out, in and out, in and out. I think that's not okay. Something is going on. Okay, so I didn't use my spray box, so but this is just fine. This is okay. So it's actually the same on the examples, but now you can see how I did it. Where's the background of the other one? Where did I leave it? For this one, of course. Yeah, this is okay. I need my ink and my dauber again. Going to add a bit of ink. Just to crunchy it up a bit. Yeah, Belinda, strange, yeah? I don't know what's going on with Facebook lately, but we will do what we can. So just bend it back a bit. This will be okay. And this background is ready. It will go very fast. You don't need a lot of time for making these backgrounds. It's just fun to do. And this is another die, and it will fit on top of each other just perfectly. So the ATC size and the matte layer, it's shiny as well. So this one is ready. And where did I leave the other one? here. So now I have the divider and ATC card 1. This will go back on the glue, otherwise I don't have any glue anymore in a minute. And I'm going to add a bit of color to both cards, because this is the soft finish cardstock, but I do want some color. And I'm going to use ink spray on this one, and I'm going to use a bit of oxide or maybe something else on this one. I can use the Arctic from First Fine. That's also okay. I need the dauber for that. We have so much stuff, don't we? Don't have the color for that yet. And all I'm going to do is add a bit more color to the background, a lighter blue than the one I used for the ink. Oh, I see a lot of people talking about wind and storm, and oh, it's really winter, isn't it? There we go. That should be okay. That should be enough. Just put this back. Put this back. And I don't know where to leave this on the floor. Okay. And then I'm going to do it a bit different. I have some silver grey ink spray, and I'm going to use that on this card. To do it like this, otherwise everything will have some color spray on it. So I needed to go to the edges a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's okay. That's enough. Just dry it. Cold. All I read is cold everywhere, but I don't know. Else is in Mexico. It's warm in Mexico. I don't know if Else is still here because the Facebook is not really good. Is it warm somewhere where you live? We actually have people watching maybe, and it might be warm there. You never know. I mean, it's summer in some parts of the world, isn't it? I did that once. I once went to, I think, first Hong Kong, half of January. It was -7 or something in the Netherlands, and I flew to Hong Kong, and there it was about 17 degrees, I think. And after that, I went to Sydney, and when we arrived in Sydney, it was summer, but it was extremely cold, and we had a big storm and thunder the same evening. But the next day, it was like 43 degrees, and I burned. It was very strange coming in, yeah, but it's of course summer there. And I did not miss winter 1 second. So I stayed there during the whole summer and went back half of April. And when I got back, it was spring in the Netherlands and great weather again. So yeah, I missed a lot of the winter back then. Oh, Emily, yeah, just use your ink sprays. It's really fun and quite easy to use. It's just that everything is sprayed under, including the hands. But, well, I don't really mind. That's quite all right. How do we do this? I always have to check how the lines are. I think we can do it like this. It looks a bit crunchy. There we go. 2 more backgrounds ready. The stenciling and the reversed stenciling, which always gives a great effect. It kind of depends on what stencil you use, but if it's a detailed stencil, or maybe even, you always get a great effect. And it's a great use of your inks because you use it twice. So if you spray through your stencil, always have an empty sheet next to it and reverse stencil it. Otherwise it's a waste of your ink, and this way you can use it again. It's just fun to do. Okay, next one. Another one with ink. And this one is going to be with embossing powder and ink. And I have a card here again. It's again soft finish cardstock. And I'm first going to stamp with Versamark and then heat it so that it's plastic. And then I can spray over it and you get this effect. Great effect. Really love the effect. And again, this one is also, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use oxide or spray. It's both is fine. But it's fun to use. It's fun to do. I'm going to get my sheet again. I'm going to stamp first. And I thought it would be fun to use the film strip. You can also, I can only use it partly, but I can use it like this. I will just do that. I think the effect will be great as well. And Versamark is just a see-through slow ink, so that there is time to get your embossing powder. This is a bright white super fine embossing powder. There are several brands that have it. And I will just use a lot of Versamark. Get my cards and use it to stamp. I will hold it down for a few seconds. Because I really want the Versamark to get on there. Okay, you can still see it because there's a bit of black ink on there, but which actually is very helpful. And you will not see it in a minute. You cannot see it in a minute. I get my powder, put it on there. I'm going to get the excess off. There we go. And the rest is going back into the jar. There we go. Again, an easy but fun technique. And now I'm going to melt the powder. And the heat tool is a bit warmer, so it should be okay. And you will not see the black ink. You will actually see it disappear. There we go, that's it. Sorry. Hot. The card is a bit hot. Going to cool it down for a bit. I think it's okay. And so now I'm going to use the teal. Just because it's fun to use the blues. And there we go. Haha. This is such a great effect, and it will be even better in a minute. I will just first try it. Yeah, it's really a fun set, and it's a very versatile set. It's a very big set, right? The Movie Night Special is an extremely big set. A lot of dies, a big stamp set, a stencil, everything is on there. The box. Okay. I'm going to cut. This is dried out. These are actually normally white, wet wipes, but now it's dried out. And I'm just going to rub on top of the white to get all the excess off. And look at that. This is such a great effect. So simple, but so great. Really love it. So I did the cinema tickets and cinema time here, and I did the film strip here. Love the effect, really love the effect. So now the ATC card itself. And let's just use the grey again. I can make a fitting set like that. Oh. It's almost out, or doesn't really want to do what I want to do anymore. Yeah, there we go. Now it does. And let's try that. And you can see I've already done 6 backgrounds, 5 backgrounds. This one I've already done before in half an hour. It can go quite fast. There we are. So, shiny ink on a gorgeous base. I really love the crunchiness of the ATC cards. It's not straight, it has a bit of a crunchy feel to it. I really like that. And the set has multiple ATC cards in it and multiple matte layers in it, so you can play with it however you like. Again, you need to see how let's just do it like that. Okay. This will go on here. Let's put the thingy in the glue, otherwise I will not have any glue anymore. There we go. So now we have four different ones, 4 fun ones. I'm going to do something completely different. Completely different. Okay. I have got the ATC card and the matte layer again. It fits perfectly on top of one another. And I'm going to start with the stencil, which is again in my water. Easier to clean this time, I see. I just have to dry it again. I'll just dry it again. There it is. I'm going to do that later. So I'm going to use the matte layer again. I'm going to explain why I'm going to do it, what I'm doing, and what I'm going to use. So, I'm going to use the middle one again. And I'm going to use modeling paste. This is just white modeling paste. Nothing strange. Available in every hobby shop, I think. Yeah. Hard to open, don't know why. Just white modeling paste. Don't need too much. I'm going to add it just like the colored paste, same way, but I'm going to do something different this time. Again, a thin layer is more than enough. That's all we need. In the water again. Poor stencil. It's going to be used a lot today. Let's put that there. Let's get that up. No, let's just dry. No, can I dry it first? I want to see if the edges are okay. Yeah, Alright, I'm going to dry this. So this time it's just white modeling paste on soft finish cardstock and the matte layer of the ATC card. So not the ATC card itself, but the matte layer. And this has to dry very well for the next one. There's going to be a few layers on this card. Yeah, I think it's okay. The next layer is transparent gesso. You can also use white gesso, by the way, but I have transparent one here. So I'm just going to use this one. It doesn't really matter because it's not design paper. I can just use the transparent gesso. And I need to use the gesso for this technique. And I will show you in a minute, otherwise I cannot do this. It has to have gesso on it. At least that's how I like to work with the next medium. Okay. That's the gesso. Going to dry that again. I need my background, so I'm drying everything I can. And again, it has to really be dry. So I'm just leaving this for a second. Going to get this. I need my water spray bottle. That's what I need for this technique. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. This is the last card. I have it in a box. A cute little box. And you can see it. It's crayons. Or actually, it's water-soluble wax pastels. And I have them from Carandash, a Neocolor 2. It's a great quality. This is actually, it might be the best quality there is for crayons or wax pastels. And it's water soluble. So I need the water for this technique. And you can use it in several ways. I'm going to use it with water. And I'm going to use my fingers for this. And I'm going to see which colors I'm going to use. My favorite color is Broken. Look at that. Don't know why it is, but it is. I can still use it. I might just use it. I have olive brown and green. And this is, I think, gold. Gold. Let's use these three. Because, well, why not? I have to put my finger here, and I'm just going to add, and now you can understand why this really has to be dry. And I'm going to start with this. It's water, a bit too much water. That's enough. You can see how it reacts to the water. Okay, next color, the gold. And it's still wet, and I need the gesso to be able to do this smoothly, so it helps with this technique. I will show you how it is when it's not done with gesso in a minute. go. Now, and you can add as many layers if you like. It's totally up to you. Do I have a darker brown? Yep. I need some contrast. And I can just rub it over, and you can actually, it's really fun to do it like that. You can see the stencil a bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Not rub it, but just use it like that. Fun. Look at that. You can add more layers, you can use brighter colors, you can press more so that that will be darker color. No problem at all. Now, this is what happens. Let's weten it, make it wet. It's just a different look, and the paper will, how do you say that? Yeah, I don't know the English word for this one. I don't even know the Dutch word. But it kind of wrinkles. And you actually need the gesso normally. It's just easier. But I do like the crunchiness, so I thought I would just show you the difference between doing this very smoothly with a gesso as a base, but this is a bit more crunchy. So yeah, whatever you want, whatever you like, do whatever you want. But these are fun crayons, wax pastels, whatever you want to call it, to use. And you can use them in different ways. So that's the box. Let's dry it again. Yeah, this is so cool, David. I thought this would be a fun technique. And because the ATC cards are not that big, it's easy to do. They are dry. Good. One more to go, and then I can decorate. And I cannot finish them all today. But yeah, if I can do one or two, it would be nice. And I can always come back with a crayon later on. You can just add as much as you like. And if you like it how it is, just leave it and decorate it with everything which that's in the collection. So now I have the wax pastels or the crayons, the embossing powder and the inks, the reversed stenciling, the normal stenciling, and this one has the colored paste and the gloss on it. So number 6 is one I'm going to do with waxes. Something like that. I'm going to make something like that. And I need, of course, the waxes for that. And again, I have a few. I don't have a lot. I have metallic. This is plant art again, but you have them from every. This is gold. You have them from a lot of brands. This is another brand, Stamperia. And I have silver. Yeah, whatever you want to use. Just use what you want and what you've got. Let's start with the matte layer, which again fits on the ATC card itself. And my hands are going to be even more dirty, but it will be clean fast, so that's quite alright. I'm going to use my fingers to add the metallic wax. This is metallic wax. And you have to keep in mind, I cannot stamp on this. I cannot stamp on the wax, but of course I can add all the die cuts from the set. I can use, there are die cuts that fit on the stamp, so I can just use it on paper and then add it and glue it down to the ATC card. But I cannot stamp directly on the wax. I tried, didn't work. Okay, clean my hands because now I'm going in with the silver. I liked the double effect, so I thought, why not? Let's use it today. There we go. Yeah, and the metallic wax is so much fun to use. And again, easy, quite easy. And if I want more brown, I can just add more if I want to. If I think, okay, I've done a bit too much silver, I think I did a bit too much. Just add a bit of the gold again. There we go. The ATC card itself. I'm going to use something else. I'm going to use an antique paste for that, which is a bit more darker and not so shiny. Yeah, the wax is seriously cool to use. This is like shoe polish, I think. It looks like shoe polish. But normally one would use this to age things. I'm now going to use it to color things. I mean, why not? That was Dutch. I'm tired. And then I'm sorry, that was Dutch. And make it a bit more dark. And for me, this is just mixed media fun. Get in there with my fingers. You can use something else, right? You don't have to use your fingers, but I really love it. I want to feel it. There we go. That's the waxes. And that's my hands that really needs to be washed. And this is ready to go on there. So if I want to trade my cards, I can use this. I will just, if I'm going to trade the cards, because now it's dirty, I'm going to add design paper on the back. And on the design paper, I will stamp with one of these. And I will add my name and the title and the date and everything that has to be on there. So for now, don't think this is how I trade them. I will just make them neat again. But yeah, you can just glue some design paper or use it like that. And then use one of the stamps. There are 2 in there. They're really fun. Yeah, I'm going to use the scrubby in a minute. Definitely. It will come off quite easy. There we go. Doing 2 things at the same time. I want to explain something and I want to glue. Yay. Okay, that was number 6. Number 6. So, the waxes, the crayons, the embossing powder and ink, the stenciling, reverse stenciling, and the divider with the colored paste. 6. I think that's enough for now. That's more than enough for this. Okay, next is, of course, the decorating. And for the decorating, I did prepare a few things. And as I said, I have some material for it. So I have this one, but then stamped. And I used everything from the stamp set. So the popcorn, the XOXO, movie night, the chair, which I'm going to add something to. Chair, the camera. Well, I will just get everything out. So I used the stamps and the dies that fit the stamps, but I also used the dies that are just decorative, like this one. And again, the film. And these, I really love these. David made some, yeah, I think screws or something. I really like using these, and I am going to add some wax to them so that they are really like screws. Okay, let's start with the divider. That's the first one I did. Let's just start with that one. Is there a die that fits the ATC cards? Well, the die, this one is the ATC card die. I don't know exactly what you mean. This is an ATC card. This is exactly an ATC card. Let's use this one because it really fits. And let's see if I want to add something else to this. Like a bit of burlap. Yeah, why not? You don't really have to. It's just fun. A bit extra. And I'm going to make it a bit crunchier. There we are. Going to get my double-sided tape. If it wants to come anyway. Put that behind it and then glue everything on top of that. It's just a bit of extra to your background. Yeah, exactly. The whole set is about ATCs, and there are several dies in there for to make ATC cards, to create them. Yeah, of course now this doesn't want to work with me. And this is all about adding, well, fun to the set and just play with what's there and what you want to add. Absolutely up to you what you want to add. What I am going to add is a bit of drawing on the chair itself. You can actually die cut it twice and then cut out parts and make an extra chair of it, or make a cushion, so we said it, the back and where you sit on. You can make it a different color. I don't know if this white, no, it's not white enough. I have 3 here. 1 should work. Okay, look. Just a bit extra. There we go. Going to add this here. So this is the divider, right? This is not an ATC card, this is the divider. And I am just decorating the cards. I prepared a lot and you can just play with it. Everything is from the set. Everything I'm using is from the same set. I'm not using anything else. So you can see it's very versatile and very big. It's a big set. I'm using a bit of foam to get some height. Yeah. And here. I always have to see where I have to put some glue. There we go. How fun. And then I will just place Movie Night underneath. Or the XOXO. No, it's too big. That's too big. I will do the Movie Night. Oh yeah. I love decorating these thingies. There we go. So, that's how fast it will go. Oh, thank you, Emily. I hope to have given you some ideas. Yeah, this is just fun, just looking at it. I mean, this is a great divider. I will just have to put some foam behind there too, but I will just do the next one. I will do a lot of, I always come back to it. So when I have done some, then the next day I think, oh, I can add this and I can add that and I can do this and I can do that. But this, Debbie, this is the ATC size and this is the matte layer. So, and it's the same here, the ATC size card and the matte layer that fits on it. And that's exactly how I have used it today. Did nothing special. I just used the dies for the ATC cards from the set. That's all I did. Okay, the blue. Blue is fun. Love the blue. And this one can go here, I think. And now it's just a matter of what do I want on there. What do I need to be on there? This is for my stash. You can also use washi tapes or just whatever you want. I can just, yeah, I can use it behind it. Just use what you've got. That's all. That's something I always say, but I mean it. Look what you've got in your stash, because I've got this for years. And one day you will use it. Oh, Penny, you will have so much fun. I'm pretty sure. So this will go here. We'll just glue that down. I personally always think it's very hard to stay within the lines of an ATC card, so I always make it bigger. So I know it's really not the way it should be done, but I really like it. So we'll just do that. Just a bit extra, and then I will do Cinema Time. Yeah, why not the Cinema Time on there? Why not? Yeah, David will do a class with this set. Don't forget to sign up. Else is right. Almost forgot. Thank you, Else. And I think it will be a fantastic, fantastic class. I'm pretty sure. I know a little bit of what's going to do. I can assure you it's fun. It will be fun. And I haven't seen everything, but I heard. So, okay. How can they sign up? Well, you can sign up through the website. It's Elizabeth eCraftDesigns.com or eCraftDesigns EU. Depends on where you live, but you can use both, I think, to sign up, if if I'm not saying anything right, then you have to correct me. David, I think you can sign up through the website, right? Before I'm saying something wrong. And I think you can already sign up. I'm going to have Els or David inform me, because I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen it yet. January 30th of January. Then starts, then you can sign up. Don't forget it. Okay, now you can see I can do this for hours. But I think I have I've done enough for now. I will finish them later. I will show you in the group. And yeah, I hope to have given you some ideas of what to do or how to make backgrounds yourself. You can also use the design paper. I mean, Elizabeth Craft Designs and especially the Art Journal Specials have great design paper. You can just use that as well. No problem at all. But I really wanted to show you some mixed media backgrounds. Because it's not so difficult to do, and it's really fun to do, and it's really fun to see. So yeah, that's it for me for now. And yeah, the class of David will be on the site as from January 30th. So you can sign up from that date. And the class will be done with the Movie Night special. And I'm sure it's going to be great fun to do. So don't forget. And yeah. That's it for me. I do wish you a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.